He's a former NCAA quarterback who devoted his attention to baseball back in 2015. Now in his fourth camp with the Blue Jays, Anthony Alford's hot start to spring has turned some heads, including that of his manager, John Gibbons.
Probably the biggest turnaround I've ever seen in as long as I've been in the game, from like this 2 or 3 years ago when I saw him in spring training to now. He was just a raw kid with, tremendous athletic ability, and really now he's turning into a baseball player. He's got a great swing. He's figuring some things out. This guy's the limit.
My main thing is just trying to go up there and have put together good at bats and accomplish what I'm working on that day. And that's pretty much the main thing. And not getting caught up in the results and just learning how to erase those bad at bats or forget about those bad at bats and just move forward. And so I think that's the main thing. It's not necessarily anything as far as mechanics. It's just more my mindset.
What was once a question mark, the Blue Jays outfield is now a place of depth thanks to the offseason additions of Randall Grichuk and Curtis Granderson. They, along with Kevin Pillar and Steve Pearce, are expected to start the season as the team's full-time outfielders. Alford knows that means competition is fierce this spring, but has leaned on veterans like Granderson to help him get towards his goal.
Curtis, he's somebody who's been around for a long time. He's just pretty much talked to me about just small things about how to go about your business in the bigs and things that you don't expect, the things that you don't look at when you're in the minors. Because everybody just see like the glamorous part of the big. So he just pretty much told us like more characteristic things and just things that's going to help me stay up there and just become a good teammate, even better teammate than I am a player.
I was on that side like Anthony Alford, and I had guys to look up to like a Magler Ordonez, a Pudge Rodriguez, just to name a few, a Dimitri Young, and those guys helped me get to the point where I am today, and obviously everything runs in cycles. So now here I am on the other end of the spectrum, being to help guys like him and the rest of the other young guys. He definitely knows he's talented, and he knows he has ability, but there's sometimes where you just need a little extra guidance and information to just give you a little bit of an edge, and hopefully I can provide that for him.
Alford knows he still lacks the game experience that may be necessary to crack this lineup. He has just 301 minor league games under his belt and just 8 plate appearances over 4 big league games. Still, he's come to a valuable realization despite his short time as a pro.
I think when you're coming up through the minors, we kind of make it something way bigger than what it is, and not as far like, yes, it's the big leagues, it's a big deal, but we kind of make it seem like it's so hard to play in the bigs. But I think we got to approach it like at the end of the day, it's still baseball. You still got to throw the ball, you still got to hit the ball, you still got to catch the ball. So that's my mindset. Pretty much it's just the same game.
Now, Alford isn't the only young outfielder earning praises this spring. Manager John Gibbons had compliments for Teoscar Hernandez, who hit .261 in 26 games last season as a September call-up. So while the Blue Jays outfield may be set right now with veterans, it may not be long before we see a couple of younger Jays earn another shot. Faisal Kamisa, Sportsnet, Dunedin.